What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's YouTube video. It is nice and early and we're doing a cold plunge. I haven't done this in about a week because all of last week I was sick, but I'll go ahead and talk about that and give you guys a little life update when I get in the plunge. But yeah, we're gonna do a cold plunge. Also, my dad just did it. That's why it's kind of wet. Highly recommend some sort of cold exposure. Once again, not for muscle building, but for like the mental toughness that it brings, mental fortitude, discipline, all that kind of stuff. It is rough. As you'll see, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna catch my breath, but then I'll go ahead and talk and update you guys on, a little bit of life stuff, but it's gonna be a full day of bulking today. Food, maybe workout, because I'm still kind of feeling just in the gym, so I might just kind of do my own thing and kind of drop the weights a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and get in and just talk about things. Timer's set, 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and get in. Yep, just as cold as I remember. Oh God. All right, so a couple life updates just for you guys while we're chilling in the cold plunge, so help me pass the time as well as update you guys. So I was sick all of last week, just a little bit of a head cold, was a little bit achy, a little bit sore, a little bit tired, and very, very congested. So pretty much was out of the gym, low appetite. My weight dropped about 2 to 3 pounds throughout that week, and it's kind of holding steady right around like 177 at the moment. I got up to 179 before I got sick, and then the weight came down right around 177. But today I did weigh in at 178.2. Today is Wednesday. So it's been about, I would say 4 days since I've been feeling better. I was at the gym on Monday and Tuesday, so 2 days back in the gym. Today would be the 3rd day back, but I am cutting all my weight by about 20%. So I was pushing, once again, it was like 275 on the bench, 390 on the hack squat, and then some weighted pull-ups. But I think probably this week I already dropped down to like 270 on the hack squat. I did 255, so I was basically dropping everything like anywhere from 5 to 20 pounds depending on how much weight I was doing, because obviously a 20-pound drop on lateral raises would go from 25 pounds to 5 pounds, so that's a little bit too extreme. But I would say about 20% drop in all my weight this week, just to really, once again, let myself fully recover, feel good, get the motion back. And I just honestly just wasn't feeling too great still. I feel like the low food, the weight drop, all that kind of stuff had me feeling a little bit detrained. But it was definitely a good, I guess, kind of experience, a forced deload, because typically I love going to the gym. I hate not going to the gym. So it was one of those things where I really want to get back into swing of things. We were pushing the bulk the rest of March. Today, I think, is March 13th. We were pushing things through March into April, and I'm moving apartments, or moving to an apartment in April with Katie. So as soon as that move is kind of complete and we feel settled in, then I'm going to go ahead and start the cut. But until then, just with everything I've got going on, I want to get stronger again post being sick. I want to work my way back up to some PRs throughout the rest, the next, I would say, what is it, maybe March, April, like 6-7 weeks. I definitely want to push the bulk, see if I can get up into the 180s and get my strength to an all-time high. And then after that, we'll go ahead and just kind of like let things go. If I get to 180, great. If I don't, so be it. Just want to make sure I'm able to just fuel my training properly and really push things over the next couple weeks. And then, as I mentioned, just with the hecticness of moving, because it's gonna be a process where I'll move early, then I'll move Katie in later in April. It'll be kind of a process. So just rather trying to cut during that move, I figured, okay, might as well just go ahead, get through the move, do what I need to do. And then basically, oh, that actually wasn't too bad. I will say talking to you guys does help. And then basically after that move is done, I'm just gonna get all the way out. So after the move is done, once we're settled into the new apartment, then start the cut for the summer. But yeah, that's the current plan. That's what we're dealing with right now. But other than that, we do need to get those calories back up. So I'm gonna go ahead. I haven't really been tracking when I was sick, so I was just eating to my appetite. But I'll go ahead and track things today for you guys. I've been doing a couple of my tricks to try to increase my calories, but you guys will see that throughout the day. But yeah, thanks for listening to my cold talk. And yeah, let's go inside and get warm. Like, that is such a mood booster. It is like, I do put on a little bit of a face, like when I first picked up the camera, I am tired this morning. I don't feel like filming, but I realized I need to film for you guys. But I will say, now that I'm out of the cold plunge, like, it just, the dopamine hits, the adrenaline starts rushing, and we're feeling good. Also, my dumbass forgot a towel and a change of shorts, so it looks like we're gonna waddle inside, all nice and cold. We're making breakfast right now. We're starting off with some hash browns. These are the Trader Joe's hash browns. We've got 2 of those in the air fryer right now. If you're gonna air fry them, I do 400 degrees for about 7 minutes. Is what I found to work really well. We're also adding 3 eggs on there. We've got the free range eggs. So we're using 3 of those, as well as 7 grams of our butter. I've been doing this long enough where I kind of just eyeball it. But if you do want to get the scale out, for some reason I'll definitely get the scale out when I cut. But 7 grams of that. We're also gonna be having 1 bell pepper and then 1 sumo orange, and that's gonna be our kind of like vitamins, minerals, and micronutrients. And that's breakfast. Honestly, I'm not super hungry. I was thinking about doing 3 hash browns and 4 eggs, but I was like, you know what, I'm not really hungry right now. I will have my proteins before I go to the gym, so if I am hungry a little bit later, I'll just add a little more calories. If I need them, I'll add some more calories later on. I just wanna force feed first thing in the morning, but still a decent breakfast. I'll go ahead, whip everything up. I'll show you guys the macros right before I eat. Now we got our breakfast cooked up. We have our bell pepper I still need to eat, our orange on the side, our hash browns and eggs. Also, I'm gonna take my own advice and add a Greek yogurt because I realized without the Greek yogurt, there's only about 21 grams of protein since the protein's just really coming from the eggs, a little bit in the hash browns. So I decided, you know what, we're gonna go ahead, buff up the protein with the Greek yogurt. So we got the Oikos Pro. This is like 20 grams of protein for 140 calories. So we're gonna add that in there. That's gonna bring our total breakfast to 752 calories. 54 grams of carbs, 42 grams of fat, and then 41 grams of protein. So once again, buffed up the protein a little bit. Otherwise, we've been mostly fat and carbs because this is pretty much a decent amount of fat. And then the bell pepper and orange is a decent amount of carbs. Add a little more protein in there. Even though I do have 3 more meals where I could definitely increase the protein and make up for it later on, decided might as well have this earlier, make sure we have a good, well-balanced breakfast the best we can. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this, and then today's pretty much a work day. Tomorrow we're going up to Cleveland to visit Katie and her family, so today's gonna be grinding things out, get the check-ins done, everything I need to get done so I can kind of enjoy and relax later in the week. Definitely still gonna work out at some point. Probably will do that on my own. It's gonna be short and sweet. Once again, just kind of getting back into the gym after being sick. Without further ado, that's breakfast, and I'll see you guys at the next update, whatever that might be.
Do you want to lick the peanut butter knife? Peanut butter knife? You want to lick? Did you get it all? Yeah, good girl.
We have our pre-workout meal made. Morning didn't go as planned. Had a little bit of computer issues, so unfortunately had to struggle through a couple check-ins. Then had to go get my car checked out because I forgot I had an appointment today. So I just got my rotors as well as my brakes done on my front and back tires. And there's some squeaking going on in like the front right portion when I brake occasionally. So you know, maybe this, I don't know, something went wrong. It just was the wrong brake pads or rotors or something like that. So I took it to the tire store, whatever you want to call it, the car mechanic, and he basically took it for a test drive, couldn't get it to squeak, basically just said, hey, sorry, like I don't hear any squeaking, not really sure what it is, bring it back if it squeaks again. As I left the car mechanic, like 2 minutes into my drive home, it started to squeak again, squeaked continually the entire way home, but it's very specific. It's weird. It's like only when like I brake partially between like 30 and 40 miles an hour. I don't know, it's annoying, but I'm sure you guys couldn't care less about that. You just wanna know what I'm eating. So here we got our proteins right here. We've got 2 packets of Quick Oats. Go ahead, microwave those for 3 minutes. We're gonna add 1 scoop of our Transparent Labs. This is the dark chocolate, grass-fed, very lean, clean protein source right there. Code Perez saves you 10%. We also have our almond milk, just a splash to help mix things in. We've got a little bit of peanut butter. They were out of the Kroger Natural, so I went with Jif. This still does have some like sugar and palm oil, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's better than some of the other ingredients I saw, and I didn't want to spend like $7 for a jar of peanut butter for like the kind of like the BS natural peanut butter, whatever they have. But we got banana chopped up as well. I'm gonna mix this up. I will say, after this morning, I'm definitely not taking you guys to the gym with me. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I'll tell you guys what I was gonna do at the gym, but I just need to go put my head down, headphones on, and grind things out. I am, yeah, not in the mood to film after everything that's gone on this morning. So let's go ahead and see what my workout is today. So I can at least tell you guys what I'm doing, and if you guys, I don't know, wanna copy it, you can, or at least know what I'm doing before I come home. So today's workout, so let's see. So we have a cable row. So we're gonna do a lat bias cable row. We're gonna do a pull down on the cables. We're gonna do a chest supported wide grip row. So a little bit more upper back, rear delts. Then we're gonna do a machine shoulder press, dumbbell lateral raise, followed by hammer curls. So that's the workout, 2 or 3 sets of each. And then in the, I would say 6 to 12 rep range for each of those. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead without further ado, dig in, eat this pre-workout meal. I do have a couple emails I need to send before I head to the gym. I'll check in with you guys at the post-workout meal because yeah, I just need to go lift some weights, get some of this energy out, some of my frustrations on the weights, which is once again a great part of the gym. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the post-workout meal. I'm just now realizing I was a little bit flustered and I didn't even tell you guys the macros or the calories of this meal, but it's gonna be 611 calories. It's gonna be 81 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat, and 43 grams of protein. That's just how my day's going.
just made back from the gym, whipping up our post-workout meal. So far, we've got a bell pepper cut up, so we're gonna have another bell pepper. Honestly, I'm just trying to use stuff up in my fridge that we have. I'm also gonna pull out a Sumo orange because we are leaving tomorrow for about 4 days. So I'm trying to just clean out the kitchen, as well as my parents going to Florida for my little brother's spring break. So it's kind of one of those things where it's just like a clear out the kitchen kind of day. Also, I did make a casserole. You can see right here, this is a Dorito taco casserole coming in the new cookbook April 1st. I also filmed a video about it, so you'll get that. You just gotta wait a little bit for free on the channel. It will come out shortly. But the big thing there is I kind of forgot that we're leaving. So luckily my family did a decent job eating some of it. I'm gonna have another probably 2 servings today. I have 1.5 servings right here on this. Oh, that plate's kind of hot. I'm gonna let it cool out, but hopefully you guys can see that. So we got 1.5 servings of the casserole dish right there. That's part of the post-workout meal. So bell pepper, orange, and then 1.5 servings of the Dorito taco casserole. I will read you guys the macros, but I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the tripod and show you guys the full meal. But yeah, without further ado, I'm probably gonna eat this honestly for dinner as well, just so we can clean out the fridge a little bit. And it is pretty high protein, so it'll help me hit my protein for the day. The only drawback of the casserole, if you guys can see, it's got Doritos on it. When you refrigerate it and reheat it, Doritos get a little bit mushy. That is the one downfall. Otherwise, it tastes amazing. It's still fantastic, but it is better fresh because the Doritos have a little bit of a crunch to them. But without further ado, I'm gonna throw you guys on the tripod and go over the macros for the meal. Alrighty, we got the full meal here. We got our Dorito taco casserole, we got our bell pepper, and our Sumo orange. Let's see, this meal comes out to be meal number 3, 704 calories, 84 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat, and then 58 grams of protein. The casserole itself is, let's see, some potatoes, it's ground turkey, a little bit of taco seasoning, tomatoes, cream of chicken, Doritos, cheese, all that good stuff in there. As I mentioned, that'll probably be meal 3 as well as meal 4 over here before we head out for the weekend. Yeah, that's meal number 4. Also, I did get, meal number 3. I also did get a shipment of supplements. I'll go ahead and just show you guys what I order on a monthly basis to restock my supplements, what I think is worth it, what I think might not be, or if you have the budget for it, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna dig in and then we'll probably review my supplements. I got a couple more clients to kick off or have check-ins with, and hopefully take Maisie on a nice WALK because it's so nice out. But without further ado, I'm gonna dig in. See you guys in the next meal. We're at the supplements. She looks so smart. Real quick, I'm gonna go over my monthly supplements that I get each and every month. At least most of them. I'm gonna rank them on a tier basis. So I say tier 1 is like you should definitely get. Tier 2 is if it's in the budget, and tier 3 is probably not essential, but if it's once again in the budget, I'd recommend it. First thing we got, we're taking out Post. I'm gonna say that is tier 3. If it's in the budget, great, but it's definitely not one of my quote unquote essential supplements by any means. We got some creatine right here, definitely tier 1, definitely an essential. We got our bulk, I'm gonna put that tier 2. Caffeine helps with the pumps as well as the energy in the workout. Krill oil, I'm gonna put that in, I'm gonna say tier 2. Not an essential, but definitely something important if it's in the budget. Then we got, I think we got a whole bunch of protein. I'm saying that's tier 1. I treat protein literally, oh my God, I think I got 3 of these. Did I really get 3?
I hope.
I sure as hell did. So we got 3 of these whey protein isolate. This is the dark chocolate flavor. It's Katie's favorite, and it's kind of grown on me for my protes. I also buy protein or get protein for my entire family at the moment, as far as like Katie, my dad, myself, my brother, we all use it. So I actually shipped one to my little brother as well at college. So get a lot of protein. I definitely think that's tier 1, something everyone should get. And I treat it more of like a food source than a supplement. So it helps me hit my protein goals. And then I think we have something else, a multivitamin, I assume. Okay, yeah, and a multivitamin. I'm gonna say that is tier 1 as well, something that you should have in your essentials to fill in the gaps in your diet. So tier 1, protein, creatine, multivitamin. Tier 2, some sort of pre-workout caffeine product, as well as our krill oil. And then tier 3, Post. I would put like a vitamin D supplement over here, KSM 66 ashwagandha over here, because I do take that. Allergy med for me, I'm putting that tier 1 over here. And I'm trying to think what else I take on a daily basis. I think that kind of covers it. So that is the monthly subscription of supplements right there. Once again, lots of protein because that is something I use on a daily basis, as well as the rest of my family. So yeah, that is our supplement haul right there. And if you guys are looking for supplements, Transparent Labs, I've been working with them. I've been using their products for I think probably 4 or 5 years now. I've been working with them directly for about 3 years. Code Perez will save you 10% on some of the cleanest products out there. One of the big things you can see is this little check mark. It is third-party verified. It has no additives, no sugars, no flavoring, or not flavoring, like artificial flavoring, no artificial coloring, anything like that in any of their products. That's why I absolutely love them, extremely clean. Yeah, code Perez saves you 10% checkout and helps support your boy buy Maisie some cool gifts, and hopefully furnish our apartment too. So yeah, see you guys at meal number 4.
You want to go for another walk? Do you want to have another walk? Yeah?
No, she said no.
Be her 3rd walk of the day.
3rd?
Right? 'Cause you took her, my dad took her, and then we're going to take her again. Yeah, my dad just took her.
Oh my god.
So we might take her for a shorter walk, but I am done sitting at a computer. It's too nice outside. Finished up my check-ins. I do have a little bit of work that I need to do later, just computer work stuff, not actual check-ins. So very glad to get that over with. Well, once again, not glad to get it over with, but glad that I get to go now outside and spend some time with Maisie, go on a walk with her. So we're gonna go ahead and take her. I'm actually throw a tank top on real quick, hopefully get a little bit more sun on the skin, get some vitamin D, and then yeah, I'll see you guys post-walk. Probably wait until dinner. I'm not really hungry right now, even though I feel like I just ate, but it was actually like 2 hours ago since I've been on the computer for about 2 hours. But yeah, just not really hungry right now. That's kind of like the mood I'm currently in, just with the bulk and pushing calories up and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna go for a walk, and I'll see you guys after. Dinner.
That's probably the driest month ever.
How was your 3rd walk of the day, Maisie? Good? She's too focused on food. Food is life.
We have made it back from the walk, and I will say I just love good weather, be able to walk outside, get a little bit of sun, just move around, which once again, staying at a desk for most of the day, doing like check-ins and kind of computer work, it's exhausting, especially when I see like how nice it is. Oh my gosh, the mail's coming so late today. Was that the mailman? It's like almost, it's like 6 o'clock, which is dinner time. But yeah, the mail's just now coming, which I feel like they normally come like 2 or 3. But yeah, went outside, got a walk. Oh, also, Katie, can you hold this real quick? Did I show?
So thirsty.
Just 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right, so
2.
So the new fit that I have rocking is, once again, hopefully most of the spring and summer is gonna be spent outside, doing a lot of movement, especially when we move downtown. We'll have access to basically go out and walk around everywhere, which will be fantastic, because right now we're relegated to the hill. We gotta drive places. But right now we got the barbell apparel on. We got the Ranger shorts. These are 5-inch, and hopefully I think they're coming out with like a more of like a running line, which would be good if I do want to run sometime this summer. And then I think this is like their muscle tank. I can't be sure, but it is nice and stretchy. It's kind of see-through. Can you like see?
Yeah.
It's like nice and stretchy, very breathable and nice, which is fantastic. And the big thing about barbell too is they have a lifetime guarantee. So as you can see, I will be honest, I'm kind of filling out the medium shorts. I should probably upgrade to a large on this bulk, but I am kind of at my peak weight. But if you do outgrow your size, they'll replace it, no questions asked. So if it's, whether it be jeans and you go up or down in your waist because you're losing weight, bulking, whatever it is, you send them back, they'll replace it. Same thing with any sort of apparel. If it's like, you used to be a medium, now you're a large, you used to be a large, now you're a medium, you can buy it, send it back, and they'll replace it, no questions asked, which is amazing. And for a guy like me who, once again, fluctuates the weight quite a bit, upwards of 20 or 30 pounds when you're super lean, to kind of fill it out, especially my t-shirts, like my mediums and small t-shirts, like, or my mediums don't fit, my larges fit now, and then when I cut, my larges are too big and then I fit in the medium. So having the ability to switch back and forth is great, because they do have a lifetime satisfaction guarantee. So highly recommend going if you're interested in any sort of like barbell apparel. Link down below in the description. I would definitely living in that this summer, especially with golf too. They got nice polos, shorts, and pants for that. But Maisie's already hit the ground. She's worn out. 3 walks today, Maisie. 3 walks.
She has no energy.
Yeah, she'll be tired tonight, which is a good thing. But yeah.
Frozen.
Without
You're
further
frozen.
ado, we have, I'm trying to think. Yeah, nothing until dinner time, so I'll see you guys then. And here we have our final meal of the day. We've got 1 serving, so not 1.5, but just 1 serving of that Dorito taco casserole. We have 2 small apples. I don't really track apples too closely. Typically my apples are a little bit bigger than this, so maybe I'll go 1.5, like medium-sized apples, since I'm gonna call those small. We're also gonna have 1 uncut bar. This is the chocolate chip flavor. It's a little bit higher calorie. I wouldn't say it's like the best protein part, the best protein bar if you are cutting, but with me bulking, I'm personally a fan of it. It's very clean. Like the ingredients list is literally like roasted almonds, honey, whey protein isolate, semi-sweet chocolates, and then cocoa powder processed with akali or something like that. So very straightforward, very simple, minimal ingredients, which I do like. And then this meal comes out to be, let's see, meal number 4 comes out to be 841 calories, 101 grams of carbs, 28 grams of fat, and 54 grams of protein. That's gonna bring our day total to, let's see, I don't think quite 3,000 calories. Let me double check here. Okay, our day total is 2,909 calories,
319 grams of carbs, 103 grams of fat, and 195 grams of protein. I'm still slowly working my appetite back up after being sick. When I was sick, like I mentioned, I lost about, I think, 2 or 3 pounds. I've been hovering around like the 177, 178 mark when I did hit like the 179 mark before I got sick. So slowly working the appetite back up. This weekend, whenever I go to Katie's, her dad is really, really good at cooking. So we'll have definitely lots of calories coming this weekend. I'm gonna train up there as well since I have a membership at a gym that has, I guess, locations all over Ohio, including Cleveland, where she's from. So we'll still be training, probably get a decent amount of food. I'll probably practice some protein powder and stuff like that, like I always do when I travel. So that is the final meal. That is the final day, full day of eating, full day on the bulk, whatever you want to kind of call it. We did get Maisie a nice little walk. She got 3 walks today. Katie took her, my dad took her, and then Katie and I took her again. So she's definitely worn out. She's not even in here looking for food, which she normally always does. Did a little bit more computer work, wrapped up client check-ins, and now we're gonna finish this and then just hang out, probably just hang out with Katie, maybe watch, I don't know, some TikToks, or probably watch some One Piece as I eat this, because I'm still cranking away slowly but surely. I'm working my way through One Piece. I think I'm like 630 episodes in. It's been a long, long journey, but it is starting to pick up a lot, and I'm starting to enjoy it more and more as I watch it. So that's gonna be that. Without further ado, I'll end things here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.